Hey guys, what's going on? Jim the Alley. Dark Souls is a game I've been playing for 3 months. It's speedrunning. Currently, I hold the world record at 16 minutes 11 and moderate the board. The board and the full run for that 16 minutes 11 will be in the description down below. But I think it's about time I went level by level live and just started a little live com to tell you guys exactly what to do and how to do it and how to get through these levels in a speedrunning manner, all the skips, tricks, and tips. So first things first, we'll start at level 1. You do not do the tutorial. The tutorial is an unskippable cutscene. There's nothing to it, so I've removed it from the run entirely. There's no point. You play the first couple of levels as normal, just trying to time jump so that you can keep momentum as much as possible. As you can see, I try and kind of hop, because you want to try and exit the levels in a jump arc so that you end properly. This is the first time spikes are introduced, so you've got to time your jumps properly now. So little hops can be used, like in here, for example. They do have a little timer to go off, so it's not too bad if you fuck your jump up. This is the first time you can do a fall jump. A fall jump is when you're falling, you can jump. It's simple as that. Like if I was to fall down here, I can recover and jump back up. So you can jump while falling. So what you can do is, when you've got momentum, is just, instead of running across here and jumping, you can fall and then jump, and you'll just land on the edge, which is great because of this bit here. This bit has an invisible wall on it, so you want to try and keep momentum as fast as possible so you don't hit the wall. You want to land on the edge as much as you can. The next level is somewhat the same, except it's more utilizing the fall jump so that you can dodge the damages and land on the cannons. If you do it properly, which I failed to do, you can land on top of the cannon by fall jumping. Pretty simple stuff. You do it again here. You just go, wait, and then you can fall jump from here. This one is very specific though. You can fuck that one up very easily. That one's pretty hard to pull off consistently. This level is more about timing. You want to try and reach the elevator in one cycle. So what you do is you jump here, jump over the bomb, and then jump over that bomb, and you'll get it perfectly fine. It's just mostly a timing thing. So I'll redo it again just so you guys can see. It's mostly just down to timing. You want to fall down straight here, instantly jump once you land, go across here, just play level as normal, and then jump, wait for the bomb, jump to the middle, jump over the bomb, then jump over that bomb, and then you'll land on first cycle. If you don't land first cycle, it's not the end of the world. It will lose you time, obviously, but it's not too long of a wait for the elevator to go back down, and then you just finish the level off like that. Next level is another one. This is the first time we actually use an exploit / glitch. What you want to do is instead of pushing this box, because the physics in this game aren't too great, there's a chance the box will propel you forward, and you can just lose a bunch of time. What you want to do is stand on the button and then just run at the door, like so. It's not completely understanding on how it works and stuff, but if you do it right, you'll always hit you always hit pallet here first time, where the box can sometimes fuck you over to miss pallet first cycle. And you don't want to miss. If you miss pallet first cycle as well as the other elevator, you might as well just restart. You're going to lose way too much time. Then what you want to do is stand at the edge here, wait for the cannon to shoot now, and then you can fall jump onto it. And then you can knock the box down here, which will then sometimes, like that, for example, didn't work. What it's supposed to do is the physics can push you up onto this, and then you'll fall jump down there instead of doing the intended route, which is to fall down here and bounce up like that. That's the intended route, where you can just fall jump onto it here like that. So if the box doesn't work, always keep an eye out on it so that you can always recovery jump as a little backup. But normally it does push you up onto the top. This one is also a little skip. Instead of waiting for these platforms to come around, how you're supposed to do the level is wait for this platform, jump onto it, come around here, jump onto this platform again, and then do a double bounce up onto this, like so. And then push the box down, and you play the level as normal, right? That's not how we do it. We do it very simply. We don't wait for the platform. A little fall jump onto this, and a little fall jump onto the trampoline will send you straight up. That's all you need to do. Save so much time, and then you play the level as normal, like that. Fall straight down onto it, and then the level just goes as normal. You can use that to boost you. You always want to try and make sure you have lever turn so that you can just go straight through. Then it's just straight down onto these here, where you can do another fall jump to exit the level early. So what you want to do is just wait for these platforms to connect to each other. Make sure you time your jump so you don't get hit by the blade above you. And when this moves about halfway, you can fall off and then jump onto that platform. That's how that works. This one is actually really cool. If you can do it first cycle, it is pretty sick. So what you want to do is, I should get it first cycle now. Ooh, maybe not, because I landed on the box. You can skip the entire level by just jumping over that platform that you're supposed to pull down on. sometimes that happens. The game isn't built perfectly, so sometimes the physics just don't work as intended. Too slow. This is one of the levels that can like really give you some jip, because there's just sometimes you go way too slow. Like that is too slow to do the full skip, so you'll have to wait. Jump onto here, over this, and just maybe, there you go. And then you can just jump onto that platform, take the hit there. I fucked it up. But you get the general gist. You just want to go down here, jump onto the elevator, this little wind thing, go across here, fall jump over the bridge you're supposed to pull down, onto this bouncy thing, over this guy. I don't know what's happened there. That is interesting, to say the least. I'm just going to restart the level. I have no clue what's happened there. That one's weird. So over here, onto this platform, fall jump over the bridge you're supposed to pull down, onto this, onto the bounce pad, straight through into the next level. And if you can't make it, let's say for example you're not fast enough, you don't make it, the fall strat is just to wait for it to come back, and then you can fall jump onto this, take the hit from the blade, and then it's just through here. Now, I'm not confident enough to do this properly yet, because there's a chance that when you jump on them from a full jump, I'll explain the enemies now actually while we are doing this, waiting for this shit. So a single jump like that is always guaranteed to damage most enemies. If you do an extended jump, there's a chance that the hit detection does not pick up on enemies. So when we come to the boss, I'll explain it better, but pretty much if you want to jump on top of an enemy, you always want to do a single tap of the button. You never want to hold it. That won't always hit detect. So there's a chance in this level, like let me restart, with this level in particular, if you do it fast enough, you can beat it first cycle, like so. It's very rare you'll do it. If you're not fast enough, you need to be instantly off the trigger to be fast enough for it. So far in my runs, I've not been there yet. So we want to do fall jump onto this platform, fall jump over to here, and then fall jump back, and then fall jump over to here. Let him jump over you, and then try and beat the platform that's down here. Down, jump, like so. And most of the time, if you do it fast enough, like I was waiting around, that will already still be down, it won't be moving. Jump over these, and then you can do a little fall jump to jump that platform, giving you to the next level. This one, I don't really have any skips for, really. There's a chance if you can break the physics, which I haven't figured out yet. It's just mostly playing through the level as fast as you possibly can. See, that is risky, mostly because there's a chance I get hit. This is the biggest skip you can do, so you can fall jump over this, and you can fall jump over that. And if you time your jump right, which I didn't, you can jump completely clean over that. Just take the hit. So you don't have to push the box all the way there, I didn't mention that. So even if he's going the wrong way, you can just fall jump, and then you can fall jump, and then last but not least, you can just dodge that altogether. Now, this is the interesting part, and this threw me through a spin. These blades don't damage you, so you can just jump straight over and then straight back, and it doesn't matter. Like, there's no harm done. Those blades are not active or deadly. So if you have the health and you're not taking damage, you can step forward and get him to come forward, so you can just do that. And then it's just straight like that, and then just fall jump over to here, and you'll finish the level. Next up, again, not really many skips for this level either. You want to fall jump onto that so you can land on the door. The best way to do this is try and land not in but on the edge of that little balcony so that you can fall jump onto this. These blades can be a bit of an annoyance. Then you just want to hit that platform button there. These blades also will not hurt you, so you're fine with those. Those spikes will, and that spider will though. This guy right here is the same as the guy from the last level, except we can bounce on him in this one, and he bounces you pretty high to the point where you can just skip that. And also, these gates aren't down all the way, so you can just walk straight through them. You don't have to play the rest of the level. This one is the biggest skip of the game so far, except from near the end. You can bounce off him, and he bounces you straight up. You just gotta make your way through the level as you normally would. Now, once you've made it to here, these guys will all jump, and then you can jump down here. You want to fall jump definitely to make sure you land in the right location. If you do it fast enough, which I didn't, you can just one tap cycle this, and you don't have to wait for the platforms to go. leg. And then you just jump over here, wait for that piranha, fall jump over to this part, and then you can open the gate. Completely skips an on-rail section that I will show you now. If you played the level as normal, so you would jump on him, jump on there, just play through the level as normal. What you would do is hit this lever here and then jump over down here, which would bring this platform out, and then you would have to do this. Doing that skip where you land down here skips this whole section, which is just a slow on rails movement section. And I'll show you exactly where it brings you out. I have not done this in a while, Jesus Christ. But once you finish all that, it brings you out exactly to where you need to be. I'll try and one-shot the cycle, see if I can do that. Yep, and you can just one-shot it like that. If you time it correct and you get it through it fast enough, you can one-shot the cycle like that. And then you just play the rest of the level out as normal. Just jump onto this, go all the way over, hit that button. You have to wait for it to get to the top to be able to jump, and then that will activate the second part of this level, where the next skip is. This one is really annoying to pull off. It is dodgy at best, but you can use that to shoot you up here so you don't have to go all the way around. And then it's just this bit. This bit is just kind of annoying. If I fucked it up already, jump on him, let him activate the fucking platform, and then I can't do it now, which is kind of annoying. Fuck me, man. That was so bad. Jesus. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So just jump on him, he'll bring you up there. Now, I always go for the safety strat of doing the two platforms. Depending on the altitude and how much air it gives you, you can completely dodge the second one and just go straight for the platform. There's a chance it limp dicks you though, and being limp dick just sucks because you then have to redo the whole thing. It's not worth it. I've been just going safety strats of doing the two bounces instead of the one, and then you just play this level out as normal. Just jump over him. This guy will give you enough bounce to land on top of his head. Always wait for piranha. Second guy will get you all the way to the end of there. Wait for this to go up and down, and then it's just displayed, and then that's the end of the level. Next level is the most annoying one. You can lose a lot of time to this because just that area in itself is utterly destructive. It's so terrible to do. This area is not much better. You always want to try and one cycle it though. There's not many secrets to be had here. If you take any damage, always go for that. There's a fast strat that I'm currently working on, but it's not really there yet, so I'll save that for a different video. And then you jump back down here, and you just gotta wait for the platforms. He can be a bit of an annoyance. And then you just gotta wait for the elevator to come back, which is a little skip you can do. It's not a skip, it's more just like a faster way of clearing the level. Instead of waiting for the thing, you can just fall straight down here, hit the platform there, and then just go straight up. Now, if you have health, you can tank a hit. If you don't have the health, I'll show you what you do. You just fall onto this platform, jump onto that platform, and go over like that, over the little chicken, and there you go. If you have health, however, it is faster to tank a hit every now and again to just go through the chicken area quicker. This area also just doesn't really have any skips to it. It's just get through the level as fast as possible. This one can give you Jip as a starter. This one and the next level will give you a lot of Jip as a starter. These are the ones that always killed my runs in particular. Just want to go through this, hit that button. He will always hit you, that's fine. Now these guys will not move if you're looking at them. So what you want to do is run them to the end over here and then look at them. If you do this fast enough, you can do this in one take. And then you jump up there, jump up here. The box will kill the enemy, so you just want to... Oh my god, that was bad stick movement. Push the box. You only have to push the box to about here, and you can fall jump onto this, fall jump onto that, just jump up, and then you want to put these down. Now the bombs will kill everything that's around you. That's bad RNG because I've got to try and clear chickens now. That's not too bad. Wait for the piranha, fall jump so that chickens don't hit you, and you're clear for the next level. This one is also a pain in the ass. You want to stop jump there, and then just run, dodge the chickens. You can one cycle this. Mostly depends where he is, because you'll take a lot of damage. But there is a healer right there. play this level out as you normally would. See, as you see there, I did a long jump, so the hit detection didn't work. I did not keep my health. I feel. Holy schmolies. This is the level that will kill a run. It's killed a number of my runs just because of how awkward it can be. See, that time the hit detection worked and he died, but the other time, as you saw, the hit detection didn't work and I took damage. So I think I have enough health to do this. So if you have enough health, you can just walk the box, and if it works as intended, like I said, this game isn't perfect. If it works as intended, you can just run straight past them and you don't have to care. But I did have enough health to tank them. And you can just go like that. How you're supposed to do it, if you don't have any health and you can't tank him, you've just got to slowly push the box away. I'll show you how you do it if you do not have enough health to tank him. Okay, so back here, what you do is you just slowly push him out like so, and then you can jump straight over him. That's the safety strat if you don't have enough health to do him. You can do it the first way if you do have enough health. This is the second to last level before the boss. This one is a bit annoying. There is a little skip you can do to skip a waiting part of the run, which I'll show you now. I don't know what happened there, but we are back. So what you do is, from here, you just want to trailblaze him behind. As soon as you turn around, jump over him, jump over the chicken. You want to always land here. It's way too risky to try and fall jump down to him. It's not worth it. What you can do is play the risky game like that and just wait for the lava. Now this is where the real skip comes in. It's real. It's a terrible one. It's not the safest. So what you want to do is get as much speed as possible, fall jump the best you can, and then try and take as little damage as possible. And you can avoid skipping a lot of waiting. And there's a big heal at the end. Now the safest way to do this bit that I found, because you can probably run it really fast if you try it. You want to jump over the chicken, and if you want to play it safe, let the piranha hit you into the chicken, and you're safe. That's perfectly fine. The other way you can do it is try and speedrun it, jump over the chicken, land it, and just go straight for the end. I tend to try and play it the safe method. Safe method just feels the best for me. This is where the real skips come in. This is where you save for the most time. You don't have to play like any of this level. Pushing the chest over to this side here will make it fall to its side. Doing this will mean it can be pushed upwards as so, and then just let it push you through the ground. Same with this box over here. The physics in this game aren't the greatest. Ooh, that's bad. I've got to wait for that box to come back. Probably just be faster to restart, to be honest. So again, we get to show you the little chest skip. Just push it over to the side, and then let it push you up as so. And it'll push you down. The box works kind of the same. What you want to do is just kind of nudge it to that side. If it does this, it's not the end of the world, because the propellers can push it forward, and then it's up to you to push it the rest of the way, and then let him push you through the end like that. He will just push the box into you. You just have to look at him, and then from here it's as simple as go from here, fall into the little duck beak here. You can fall jump majority of that. It's just not worth it half the time unless you're getting really good time on your run, and that finish that level. This is the hardest part of the run. This is the boss fight. This 9 times out of 10 this won't work. This boss fight is not very good, so you want to go back and forth and fire the cannons as fast as possible, like so. And doing this, eventually he'll fly up. Now he's going to destroy this pillar. There's a chance that it breaks and he doesn't destroy it. I think because I've reset the game, it should destroy after he does the fire moves. He'll destroy the pillars. Now, if he doesn't destroy the pillars, you make it harder for yourself. But this is an easy way to show you what I meant about the enemies. So if I just jump on him like that, it'll hurt him, right? But if I try, let's say, for example, to do this, it'll hit me. I don't know what it is with the hitboxes and why it does this, but you've got to tap jump the enemy. For example, if I tap jump him, he takes damage. I don't know what it is that makes it long jumping be very ineffective against the enemy. But again, this guy jumps on the side, so you just want to dodge him, double jump, 2 taps to kill an enemy, but just for clairvoyance. See, it's always iffy with this guy as well, simply because he bounces you so high. Sometimes the hit detection just doesn't work properly. It's all iffy in this final boss, so you want to try and play it as safe as possible. Only hit the jumpy guy 1 time unless you're feeling comfortable and confident, or there's a heal on the screen. And always just double tap the small guy because he doesn't bounce you as high. There's less chance the game doesn't recognize the hitbox, and you just want to keep batting it back and forth. You want to try and time it so that you can get 3 off in a row, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. I'm kind of hoping he does the other move. No? Okay, there's 2 heals in the center now, which is great. I want him to do the one move that causes you. This will kill a run. This boss will always kill a run. Like, don't be discouraged if this guy kills you runs. He is the biggest run killer of the whole game, just because of how it doesn't function. This is the move I mean. So when you hear that noise, you want to try and strafe to one of these sides, and this means these fireballs are coming down. There's a chance. Oh wow, that was terrible by me. There's a chance that there's still in the arena once he's left. You want to make sure that whatever is in the arena still isn't there, so you want to kind of come on slowly and steadily. See, I could have got free there, but I was just talking instead. You always want to, when he flies away, if there's no markings on the floor, you always want to just come to one of the sides. Make sure all the balls try and bounce off the screen. I always try and stand this close to the edge, so I hope that's how it works. See, yep, there's none in the screen still. So we're fine, and he is stuck doing that animation, which means he's trying to destroy the pillars, but he physically can't deal damage to you while he's doing it. So you want to fire, wait for him to jump up, fire again, he's summoning enemies, so just kill that one really easily. Kill that one really easily. Summon more enemies, kill that one really easily. And this is just the boss. This is just the boss on repeat, pretty much. You can do it much faster than this, obviously. It's just because I'm trying to show the enemy killings and stuff. Normally, I leave an enemy or 2 on the screen, especially if I've got a heal with me, just because it's easier to just jump around them than it is to kill them sometimes. Fire. Wait. Fire. Okay, and then you want to run to the side when he jumps off, just to make sure that if he's doing his fireball attack, that you're in a safe location, but he's not, so you're perfectly safe. Come back down. And just keep firing these again. 2 heals in the center. What you normally want to do is when a heal is up, is as long as you've lost some health, just try and grab it, because losing 2 heals is really terrible. See, one of them is stuck in the area now, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, it bounced out. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Get to the side here. There you go, these 2 are stuck in the arena, which is really bad when you've got this coming down, because you kind of just got to stay here and take damage. Eventually they will bounce out, they won't stay forever. So, one more shot and he's done. Please, man. There you go, and then you'll call time. Next level, and you call time after you finish speaking to this guy. So once the screen goes black, like so, you call time. And there you go. Thanks for playing. That is time. And that's the whole run. All the little tips and tricks and stuff that are involved in it to go as fast as you possibly can. And I hope to see some people running it. I hope this was good in any way, and I hope this explained stuff well enough so that you could do the skips. There's not many. Most of it just falls around fall jumping and stuff and just getting that down as best as you can. But that's Dark Sauce. That's how I speedrun it. That's how I try and do it. That's how I got it down to 16 minutes 11. Time starts, by the way, so you ignore this. This is just a cutscene that is unskippable. You click on this, as soon as the screen stops being black, when like that, that's when you call time. So again, just to make it clear, you would call time now. That's when time would start. As soon as the screen pops up, you'd call time, because that black screen can linger for unknown amounts of time for no reason. So call time after the black screen has disappeared. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see some of you run the game. I hope this gets some traction. Like I said, the Dark Sauce board and my world record speedrun will be in the description down below. And I hope to see you guys run this game. Peace.